was recorded at the Norman Petty Studios, and it's not a Buddy Holly single. It's not. Well, it's one of his songs actually. It's a cover version of it. It's not by Buddy Holly. It's not by Roy Orbison. It's not by the String-Alongs or anybody else that really recorded there, any of the artists that recorded there, but it is by Norman Petty's wife, Vi Petty. His True Love Ways, Buddy Holly's True Love Ways by Vi Petty. This was released back in 1960.
Just you know why you and I will by and by know true love ways. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry. Joys to share with those who really care. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why. Just you and I know true love ways. Just you and I know true love ways.
True Love Ways by Vi Petty, Norman Petty's wife, recorded in the Norman Petty Studios and released back in 1960. Okay, you're listening to Brian Wilson, your buddy's buddy, broadcasting to you today from the beautiful Bluffers Park Marina, just 20 minutes from downtown Toronto. The sun is still out, the sky is still blue. There's not a cloud to spoil the view. Here's a song called Buddy Holly. That's the main title of it, and it's by David Sheriff, and it's released just in February of 2013 from an album called The Best of David Sheriff.
Songs have left a legacy, and I'll always be a fan. Buddy Holly, we still remember you. Buddy Holly, with the songs you wrote and the things we do. When rock was young, you made your mark when they said it wouldn't last. If you were still around,
Yeah, that's David Sheriff from his album The Best of David Sheriff, and released in February of 2013. The song is called Buddy Holly. That's David Sheriff. A name that requires no real introduction. Most Buddy Holly fans will know the name of John Mueller. John Mueller tours the world, given renditions of what it would have been like on the Winter Dance Party, and reproducing the last show ever given by Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and the Big Bopper. And John Mueller is the leader of the band and does takes the part of Buddy Holly. And this last week I was at Jazz FM, which is one of the biggest jazz radio stations, possibly in the world. When I say biggest, I mean with people listening to it. It's really not too big a location, although it's very compact and a great little studio where they do live entertainment, and they do all their broadcasting from here in Toronto, the great Toronto. And Jazz FM, a great radio station. Anyway, I was there last Thursday to see a presentation by Mark Myers, who's called Why Jazz Happened. And he's got a book here called Why Jazz Happened. And so he was doing a promotion and presentation on the book. And I'm not really a jazz fan myself, but in fact, far from it. But I went along with my wife, who always comes along when we go to the Buddy Holly presentations in Lubbock or in Clovis or in Clear Lake. So I went along with her to this jazz presentation, and just before the presentation started, I was introduced to one of the people who had organized it, a gentleman called Mike Micklethwaite. And my wife introduced me saying, this is my husband. He's not really a jazz fan. He's a big Buddy Holly fan. And to my surprise and to my wife's surprise, Mike turned around and said, well, I have a little history of Buddy Holly too. So that intrigued us. We asked him what it was, and he says, well, I used to play in a band that did impressions of Buddy Holly, and it was called the Winter Dance Party. And I said, what, you mean John Mueller's band? And he said, yeah, I was the drummer for John Mueller for a while. And wow, what a small world. So here we're playing for Mike a John Mueller song. It's Every Day.
How about this band, ladies and gentlemen? One, two, three, four. Every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey. Every day it's getting faster. Everyone said go ahead and ask it. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey. Every day seems a little long. Every way love's a little stronger. Come what may, do you ever long for true love from me? Every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey. come what may. Do you ever long for true love from me? Every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come one hey away. Hey, hey, hey. Love like yours will surely come one hey away. George on the keyboard.
Yeah, well, that's John Mueller and the Winter Dance Party Band in Every Day. Live recording, a great recording. And playing that because I met John Micklethwaite at Jazz FM in Toronto last Thursday. And we struck up a conversation, and he just remarked that he used to be the drummer in John Mueller's band for a period of time. So what a coincidence. So now we've got Alan Leatherhead with a song called Come Back Buddy.
Well, the birth of rock and roll happened in Memphis. Maybe New Orleans, I just don't know. But the music sure was great. Was served upon our plate. It tasted good and filled us to our soul. But the kids today just want to grab their Johnsons, shake them on the tube or in my